What's up, guys? And if you guys are fans of classic 80 horror movies, and if you like movies like The Thing or anything from John Carpenter, then you're definitely going to want to check this review out. The movie I'm reviewing is called The Void, and I actually stumbled upon this movie just by going on YouTube, and I saw someone who reviewed it, and I watched the review, and then I went and checked out the trailer for it. And it definitely piqued my interest, and I could not find this movie anywhere. I checked Walmart, I checked Best Buy. There's this movie place up at our mall that I usually go to. It wasn't there, so I had to go and buy it on DirecTV, and I really don't know where else you can either buy it on DirecTV or I guess buy it on Amazon. But and I gotta say, this movie definitely was enjoyable to watch. I really liked it, and as I said before, it's definitely a throwback to classic 80 horror movies. Like, it reminded me a lot of The Thing. And I'll get to that in a little bit. The beginning of this movie definitely had me hooked, and I wanted to know what was going on. And the story starts off with a cop who sees this guy as he's like just waiting. He sees this guy like fall out of the bushes, and he goes and checks on him, and he sees that the guy is hurt in some way. Something's wrong with him, so he takes him to this small town hospital where there's like only 7 people there, and that's when the weird stuff's happening because this guy's screaming about something. He's terrified, and the people, they don't really know what's going on, and just things kind of get weirder and weirder and weirder. And then when the scene comes up where you see these tentacle things, grotesque looking things coming out of this woman's face, then you're like, yeah. Like, I was definitely like, oh yeah. Now I'm definitely into this movie. Because I mean, I love crap like that. I love movies that show awesome body horror because they go into so great detail. Like, this movie has amazing creature and makeup design, and the prosthetics in this movie are really well done, and it reminded me a lot of The Thing. It was executed well. There were times where I was like squirming in my seat because you see these things like ripping out people and people getting ripped apart, and it's a bloody good time. And then other things about the movie that I really enjoyed was the story kept me interested. Like, I was actually very interested in the story. I wanted to know what the hell was going on. I was like, what is up with the people staying out the hospital, dressed in all white? Like, what's the purpose of them? And when some of the people in the hospital start to investigate deeper into the hospital, like, just that's when things start to get weirder also. And I was interested in seeing what was going to unfold. Like, why was all this, or like these creatures just roaming around the hospital? What were they doing there? And I was satisfied a little bit. The movie is definitely ambiguous, and there's a lot of things they don't answer, and I'm fine with that sometimes, but this movie was just a little bit too ambiguous. Like, the ending had me scratching my head a little bit. I didn't really understand it. It might have just been me, but I would have liked to have seen more. I would have liked to have known like more things, but it's it's all right. It wasn't really a big letdown. Even though the ending was kind of lackluster. And another problem with the movie is you have these characters that I feel like the movie is trying to have you care for them, especially the cop and his wife. And there's scenes, I mean, there's very nice scenes within the movie that they show between the two, and they got, I mean, it's like they're trying to make an impact on you emotionally, but the fact that we're not really completely invested in these characters, it kind of doesn't work. And some of the acting in this movie, I noticed it was kind of bad. Not too bad though. Like, there's only a couple actors that kind of was like, ugh, I wasn't interested in watching them. And there were some parts that were kind of a bore. And I was kind of like, okay, let's just kind of like, I mean, you started off great, and you kind of dragged a little bit, so let's kind of speed it back up. But overall, I mean, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really well done. Like I said, the creature design was really good. It was definitely, it's a body horror movie's lover dream. I really don't want to talk much more about the movie just because it's one of those movies where you really just you need to skip the trailer and just go right into it and get surprised just head on. And I kind of wish I would have done that, but it still had me entertained, and I did really enjoy it. So if I was to give this movie a rating, I definitely give it an 8 out of 10. So there's my review of The Void. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it's it's a hard movie to find, so if you're interested, you can like rent it on DirecTV or something like that. So thank you guys for watching my video. Make sure if you have like any comments or suggestions, just leave a comment down below. And if you enjoy watching my videos, then make sure you subscribe to my channel. And as always, have a wonderful day, guys.